There are no secrets in conference play. They know you, you know them, and there's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. Welcome to the banks of the Raritan in Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Rutgers offense comes onto the field first today. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch. Fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. They send the tight end in motion. The give on the option. He never had a chance to get it to the edge in first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And a sensational return, and they finally stop him inside the 15. Great place to start for this offense. To the air on first down. Quick strike complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for second down. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. And here comes the offense on second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be smacked to the ground.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball in second and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable third down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in second and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
On first and goal, let's see what Washington does. Trying to barge their way in. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Marches ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. The snap sets up the throw. Pulls it in. It's Irvin.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Now after the short completion, it's second down. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Scarlet Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Punts it out of the air.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. Off the play fake on first down. The Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker brags that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. And that is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. They showed a lot of confidence with that 59-yard attempt, but the flip side is the offense has it around the 42. Finding open areas. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Scarlet Knights want to move quickly. Oh, they're after him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Another incompletion on third down. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away.
We talked to the coaches coming into this one. They know field position was going to be a huge factor for them winning this one. They had a really nice punt earlier in this game. Great job getting down and covering it. Won't surprise me if they decide to play it safe again here on fourth.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal. Turning it on! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side now. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Well, you can afford to be a little bit late as a quarterback when you're throwing curl routes into zone coverage when you've got an arm like that. This dude's got a cannon.
They'll leave it with him. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington.
That's a really good-looking run, too. And when you think back to Washington football, we talk a lot about the quarterbacks they've had in these great aerial assaults, but they've always needed to have balance as well. You get that by running the football, and this guy really helps keep defenses honest because they don't know what's coming at them. With a weapon like him in the backfield, he really makes this offense go.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
The give to the tailback. Runs through a tackle. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Hold.
So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. He wants to throw it. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Pick off! What a play by this defense! Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Out of the gun, the inside give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Scarlet Knights in the hurry-up.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play, the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Off play action. Fires to the right. A strike downfield. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it go to the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
Well, they say low man wins, and on that 3rd down, the defense, they were expecting quarterback sneak. Did you see how low the D-line got? And they were able to just stymie that offense for no gain.
And the Scarlet Knights will try to move the sticks on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The Huskies backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. That hole closed quickly. He'll get 1 out to the 6. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Man, that was a drive to forget right there. Like, they wanted to create some space, get out of their own end zone, and maybe flip the field, but that offense got nothing going, and they're going to have to punt from their own end zone.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down and run. Still running at the 40.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field. There's nothing you can do about it.
They go to the draw. He breaks a tackle.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Right back to the well. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Scarlet Knights headed quickly to the line. Handoff from the gun. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Sneak gets it done.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can put you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he's got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And the point after is good. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Right on the money. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Swings it out to his running back. And they pick up just a few on that completion. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's thrown over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the grab. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Gonna let it fly. Got it in stride at the 15. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, the inside give. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Power football with the run. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
A nice job by the defense. 1st and goal situation. You can expect run a lot of the times. They were physical, got in the backfield, stuffed the run.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
Sure, they could take the lead with a short field goal here, but this close to the end zone, you want to try to score a touchdown. That's what they'll do on fourth. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Touchdown, Huskies. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical fourth down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on fourth down.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the stiff arm was strong, but the defense was stronger, and they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets the give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. On the ground, it's Irvin. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Bring in the heat. Short gain on the play before he slides. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to take the top off. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Looking to throw on 1st down. He tries to take the top off. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Makes the grab on the left. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Washington coming to the line with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Inside the 10, and he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
And I love what the secondary does here. You know the blitz is coming. You know the ball's going to come out quick. They react to it quickly, get the interception, and then Baller, they know exactly what to do with it once they do.
No doubt, and I think the hit certainly affected some of the accuracy on the throw. Quarterback's got to do a better job getting that ball out sooner, but once the ball started to flutter a little bit, didn't go exactly where he wanted, the defense was opportunistic. And not just getting the pick, but having the convoy taking it to the house.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got an open man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Washington will snap it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll give it to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Huskies line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Looking to throw for it. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on fourth.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. And he throws another interception, his third of the night. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
Takes a hit as he fires. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
You can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate. That's the reason why he's completing somewhere around 50% of his passes.
Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick. He's going for it all. He's got it at the 20. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Washington comes to the line with a first and goal. They want to throw it. On the shuffle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches, who are my big bodies out wide. I can throw them the football, and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Looking to throw on third and goal. He's got it on the run. And they'll get him down inside the 5, and this offense powering for the score. So now on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And he missed it. No good. And here in the third quarter, it is still a tie ball game. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. He leaves it with his back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. The Scarlet Knights want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Gets it out fast. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, it's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Back to pass. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
What a great job using his speed to get to the quarterback. This linebacker would have started for those great Purple Rain defenses in the 80s under the legendary Washington Husky coach Don.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. And the Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but another missed field goal doomed that effort. Makes the quick grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll mark this one at the 15-yard line. This drive will open from the 15. Defense looks like they're coming. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They go to the ground. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards on that play.
What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They give it to him again. Slithers into space. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. The Scarlet Knights are in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 3rd. Unleashes one. Got his man to the left. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41.
That QB is absolutely going to buy all the hog mollies up front a steak dinner tonight. My goodness, when you have that much time in the pocket, I think I could be successful, and I don't even like it.
There he goes. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. The Scarlet Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And they've regained the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. LSU dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Leaves it with the back. Made a defender miss. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
The Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He's got it. Gets it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, with this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line finding creases. All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside.
And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. And here in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, that's not necessarily a throw that's going to show up on the stat sheet, but I love the decision. We're in the 2nd half. We've got a tie game. You cannot turn the football over. And if nothing's open downfield, just do the smart thing and throw the ball.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll go to the ground. Makes a man miss. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
He's got it on the right. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Offense threatening 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Huskies! And they've moved out front here in the 4th. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Never a reason to panic. Just run your offense. Plenty of time here. Down one possession late in the 4th. Quickly complete. Fighting off the defender.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
The running back has it. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Defense in press coverage. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Softened him up with a run, now to throw. Using the quick game. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
And this is a big drive for this offense, man. Late in this football game, you need completions, but let's not forget to work the sidelines. Make sure we get first downs. Huge drive coming.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tight end now in motion. He'll do it himself. Turning it on.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28 and it's 3rd and long. Makes the grab over the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
I would absolutely love to take this opportunity to roast this kicker. That's 4 missed field goals. That is your job. You are a kicker. But how about the coach? If you're going to keep rolling him out there and he's going to keep missing, that's your fault.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away. They've got to push the ball down the field. Under fire. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
And this team's been very solid all across the board. And it's got to be a fun unit to coach, especially when you got quarterbacks out wide that you can just depend on. You can leave him on islands, you can vary coverages, and you see it right here. He breaks on the football, he understands where it's going, and that's such a luxury to have a guy out there that you can trust for a whole football game.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.